Welcome, beautiful souls. January is upon us, starting with the 111 portal, ushering in new frequencies, new downloads, new abilities. January is going to be so intense at times, or for some of us, constantly. But as this month starts, the year of Ascension, that's what my guides have been calling it for months. January kicks off your transformation and ascension powerfully. Today, we're going to go over the themes of January, then move into the methods you can use to integrate more easily and up level your journey to 5D. Welcome to your multidimensional journey. I am Tracy Canberra, and let's just jump right in, as there's so much to discuss and integrate this month, and honestly, for the whole year. And I've asked the dragons to support us with a dragon fire energy activation for our chakra systems during this entire podcast and beyond. So please welcome that in along with me and feel the energies. First thing, I've been hearing from my soul coaching clients, souls, and from source when I tune in that January and really the whole of 2026, the main theme is swift and sudden. I keep hearing those words so much. Swift and sudden, meaning shifts, changes, endings, and beginnings. And when I say swift, I mean like lightning fast. The energy of 2026 is not messing around, people. We're in a timeline of acceleration now, where things that used to take months or even years to unfold are happening in days, sometimes even hours, and honestly, sometimes even instantly. And I know that can feel destabilizing, but here's what your soul wants you to understand. These shifts aren't random. They're divinely orchestrated, contracted by your soul, by source, spirit, God, the universe, whichever word feels right for you. Your mantra for this year is all is in divine timing and divine action. Feel that. Believe that, because it's true. You know how sometimes you've been praying for a change, asking for a breakthrough, doing all of the inner work, and it feels like nothing's happening? I just did an episode on that, so I'll link it below. But this month, suddenly everything happens, sometimes all at once. That's January 2026 energy in a nutshell. The universe has been lining things up for you as you've been anchoring in your new identity, releasing what no longer serves. And now it's go time, baby. These sudden shifts might look like unexpected opportunities appearing out of nowhere, or relationships suddenly ending, or even suddenly deepening. Could look like career changes you didn't even see coming, or physical relocations, like all of a sudden you just move, or just this overwhelming sense that you need to change direction immediately. And your logical mind is gonna wanna pump the brakes, to analyze everything, to make the pros and cons lists. Your ego mind is gonna start screaming, wait, this isn't authorized. What the hell's happening here? But what spirit is showing me this month, this year, it's time to trust your gut, your intuition, to flow with the energy, to say yes, even when it doesn't make complete sense yet, because it will. This month, you're being asked to anchor into faith and trust. And that's where you'll sense your intuition, the language of your soul guiding you. Okay, now let's talk about these major portal openings, January 1st and January 11th. I was feeling the 1-1 portal so strongly the past couple of days, dizzy, discombobulated, like my head wasn't connected to my body, no matter what amount of grounding I did. During a solo coaching session, I drop in, talk to the client's soul, and after I closed that session, closed the energy, I was back to floating. Even when I ran outside, arms up to the sun, and anchored in the energies, still floating, still head disconnected from body. But today, today is pure power, pure creation. I don't know if you can hear it in my voice. It is just pure energy. The archangels showed us in a recent episode, and I'll link it below, that we create the power and the potency of a portal with our beliefs, our collective beliefs, thousands of years of beliefs. Energetically, January 1st is like a cosmic door opening. Yesterday, in a soul coaching session, my client's soul showed me this long hallway with many doors. It's a great visual of opportunities. But yesterday in the session, her soul showed me that now all the doors had unlocked and opened all at once. Now, they were only open a few inches, enough to peek in and decide whether to enter or not. She was being asked, are you sensing intuitively to walk through this door or another? Do you feel your guides and angels around you brushing up against you, against your back or your shoulders, nudging you through that door? Does your new identity you've been putting energy into, does that support you in stepping through that door? Because all the doors are open now, people. All these new realities, these new states of being are available to you now. You just have to claim that energy, step into that new identity so you can hold the new frequencies, the new reality on the other side of whichever door you choose in this now moment. The January portals are staying open so you can harness that energy all month. And these portals are all about new beginnings, obviously, but more specifically, they're about claiming your future self, your new identity, which means shedding the old identities. Who you thought you were, who you thought you had to be, the roles you've been playing, how you identified yourself. The 111 portal is asking you to release all of it. Honestly, it's just pulling it all out of you because our souls have experiences lined up for us. They're part of our Soul Mission 2.0 that I talked about in an earlier episode. And you know what? We've been given years to get to this point. So ready or not, the gates are opening and here we go. My soul is showing me a luge. The gate opens, you run, jump on, get aligned, and just fly. That's January. Now, the downloads coming through on January 1st and really the whole month are related to your true multidimensional self, your Soul Mission 2.0, and best of all, the next level version of you that's ready to emerge. Now, you might have woken up January 1st feeling different, seeing the world differently, or suddenly having clarity about things that have been confusing you for months. And if it doesn't happen day one, again, anchor in faith and trust because it will happen suddenly, bringing swift changes with it. Then we have January 11th, and this portal is very powerful for a different reason. 11 is the number of illumination, intuition, spiritual awakening. But when you have that 11 showing up twice in the date and in the day, you're essentially getting an amplified signal from the higher dimensions, from the universe itself. This portal is specifically about intuitive downloads and psychic activations. Your third eye might be going crazy around this time. You might be having vivid dreams, receiving messages through synchronicities, or just knowing things without knowing how you know them. And some of you are going to have full-on visions or channeled information coming through. You're coming online, people. Now, this is where I want to talk about something really crucial to your ascension. You're being asked to accept downloads that you might not fully understand yet or understand at all. You may sense you're getting them, but don't know what they're about or how to integrate them. And I know that can be uncomfortable because our ego minds want to categorize everything, understand everything, have to make sense of everything, and have to have past experience with it, but they don't. So just know that the higher dimensional information coming through right now from your galactic guides, your angels, your dragons, your soul, source itself, is meant to integrate over time. Remember, divine timing, divine action. Trust the process. And I'm with you. While I can sense downloads coming in, especially like during an acupuncture session or while getting Reiki'd, I can't read the information packet. And later, when I sense I'm integrating a download, I don't know which one it is, when I got it, or even what it's about. So I too just have to trust the process and know I am integrating divine action, divine time. So, if you're receiving information, images, feelings, knowings while you're in meditation or while in nature or in your dreams or just random moments throughout your day, especially this month, don't reject them just because they don't make immediate sense. Don't move right past them. Write them down. Speak them into a voice memo. Draw them. Whatever helps you capture them. Then sit with them while the energy flows around you or through you. Again, you don't have to know the what, the where, and the how. Just allow and accept. The understanding will come, I promise you. Sometimes it's days or weeks later, sometimes it's months later, but you'll have this aha moment where suddenly everything clicks. And then you'll understand why you received the information that you did. Now, what else is coming up energetically in January? Let me break it down because I was shown a few major themes. Number one, the energy of rapid recalibration. You're getting an upgrade, and that can manifest in some interesting ways physically, meaning exhaustion out of nowhere, sleep pattern changes, appetite changes, sensitivity to light or sound, or you just need to be alone even more than usual because your physical body is literally adjusting to hold more light, more frequency. So please be gentle with yourself. Rest when you need to rest. Spend time in nature. Let your body do what it needs to do. I have episodes on Ascension symptoms and how to get through them. I'll link those below. Second theme is relationship revelations. January is going to bring a lot of clarity about who is truly aligned with you in your path and who isn't. You're going to feel very clearly who drains your energy and who elevates it, who supports your growth and who keeps you stuck. The universe is going to make this super obvious, so pay attention to how you feel around different people. Because some relationships are going to naturally fall away, and that's okay. Remember, sudden shifts, swift changes. One day, you'll just know. You'll feel your soul inform you that you're done there. You're done with that person. And it's not failure, it's completion. Tell yourself, I am complete with this. Because often, it's a soul contract completing, and you feel it, you know it. Other relationships are going to deepen in really beautiful ways as we're expanding our frequency to hold 5D ways of being, including love and other relationships, friendships, work relationships. Also, new people are going to enter your life who are on the same frequency that you're moving into. Stay open to all of it. Allow it, accept it, flow with it. Because we are truly stepping into 5D consciousness, higher states of being, which create higher dimensional realities for you to anchor in. Third thing, creative and manifesting energy is going to be off the charts. When you're aligned with these new frequencies we have access to, when you're surfing the universe like you can this month and this whole year, when you're receiving the downloads and integrating higher frequencies because you are, then you become such a powerful creator. Your thoughts manifest faster, your intentions materialize quicker because time truly does not exist outside 3D. So we're moving into the timelessness of the now moment. So this is the time to get really clear about what you're calling in, what you're creating. Time to create your new self, your new identity. Now, there's a lot of tools. You can vision board it, you can journal about it, you can meditate on it, whatever tools work for you. But understand, it has to be accompanied by the knowing that you are now your true self, your new identity. even if your outer world looks and acts the same. Now, the flip side of moving into timelessness is you really need to be mindful of your thoughts and words because the lower vibrational stuff manifests quickly too. The great shift, that huge chasm between 3D and 5D. A negative thought plunks you into a 3D state of being, and that's not where you want to be. If you're feeling fear or worry or negativity, you're gonna create more of that, sometimes instantly. January is a month for some serious energetic cleansing. Protect your peace, consciously create your environment. Be selective about what you consume, what media you take in, who you talk to, where you go. And most of all, catch your ego mind when it goes to the past, to the reaction space. Redirect, reframe, retrain your brain. You have support in that. I've got episodes on it. I'll link them below. Now, let me give you some practical tools to harness these powerful energies of January and honestly, the whole of 2026. Number one, ground yourself daily, multiple times a day. If you can't put your bare feet on the earth, that's fine. Just do this in your living room. Visualize roots going down into Gaia, anchoring you to the higher frequencies that she's carrying. Open yourself to the light codes contained within Gaia's core crystal and bring them up through the earth, through your feet, up through your body, through all your chakras, out your arms, up your head and into the cosmos. Then call upon the light codes from the sun, the moon, the other planets and other dimensions, and bring them down, down, down through your crown chakra, through your body, through your feet, and down through the earth into Gaia's core crystal. Be the conduit. Send it out to humanity. Remember, when you're receiving this much high frequency energy, you need to anchor it into your physical body and into Earth. Otherwise, you'll just feel floaty and spacey and scattered. And sometimes, like me the past couple of days, you do all that and you still feel floaty. So allow, accept, and flow. That brings us to number two. Create space for integration because you can't be going all the time and expect this new information and energy to integrate. Build in time for stillness. Choose you. Meditate. Or if you're like me and you can't just sit quietly doing nothing, then move, dance, laugh, walk, hike. Movement helps integration. Movement is flow. It's about the flow. The point is here, your mental, emotional, and especially physical bodies need downtime to process these new frequencies. That's why it took me 3 days to do this podcast. Outside of soul coaching sessions, I was merging with the universe and eating cookies because that really helped. Which leads to number three, trust your body's wisdom. If you feel called to eat something specific, eat it. If you feel called to sleep, then sleep. Naps are awesome. If you feel called to move your body, do it. Your body knows what it needs in every moment to support the integration and ascension process. So stop overriding those signals with what you think you should be doing. Shoulds are over in 2026. Remember that. Don't even try them. Shoulds are over. Number four, journal the downloads. Like seriously, write everything down or just write the bullet points. Dreams, insights, random thoughts that pop up, feelings, visions, all of it. You're going to want to remember this stuff later, but more importantly, you're going to want to use it to track your own transformation because it's really powerful to look back and see how far you've come. It brings the self-validation, the validation that you're no longer searching for or getting from the outer world, other people. Number five, stay in flow. Release attachments to how you think things should unfold. That's the banned word again. No more shoulds. Your soul sees the bigger picture when you literally can't in 3D. And sometimes the path to your manifestations looks completely different than you imagined or wanted. Remember, the long cut can turn out to be the shortcut. So allow, accept, and stay in flow. When those swift shifts happen, move with them. Don't resist. Do not cling to what was. Flow with what is. And the pain of attachment will flow right down the river of life. I have a guided journey on this. I'll link it below. Try it and let me know in the comments how it helped you. Share what you experienced during that journey. Okay, number 6, community matters. Connect with other people who are on this path. Share your experiences and listen to theirs. You're not alone in this, even though it can sometimes feel isolating. Truthfully, there is so much support available when you reach out for it. That's why I created the Soul Sphere, our Ascension tribe, to give you a home with new friends, a sacred space to share your experiences and share in others' experiences, while also getting more access to me and getting more channeled information specifically for you and the tribe. We meet twice a month, and at the end of each gathering, we're taken through an energy activation from archangels or dragons or galactic guides, whomever gets dibs for that day. I want to share that a member of my Soul Sphere emailed me the other day in our weekly check-in. And yes, I do have permission to share this. So first, a little background. At the end of the Soul Sphere gathering, the Red Dragons took us through an activation journey where we unfurled our dragon wings, and spontaneously, the archangels took the front of the wings and brought forth archangelic wings. It was an incredible surprise. And this tribe member wasn't with us live. They listened to the replay and had these powerful activations. Not only can you download all the recordings when you join, but you can also download the activations. Keep them on your phone or your computer and take yourself through them whenever you need. Okay, here is the email. Since Christmas Day, my body has been receiving a lot of downloads. I began experiencing the steady ringing in my head. I've had multiple nights of very vivid dreams. On Saturday, I did a meditation and I saw my angel wings expand. I could feel myself sharing energy and love, not just throughout my home, neighborhood, and town, but across the country and the world. I could feel my loving energy merging in ley lines with others and feeding into Gaia. Sunday morning while meditating, I could feel waves of energy, light, and love from the back to the front. I then visualized angel wings unfurl, and then I was encircled by my angels and their wings in a circle of loving light. Then I saw and felt a great ball of light off my front right side appear. It felt warm, loving, and overwhelming. It felt like it was me. That light then proceeded to enter my body and fill me up with so much light, love, and peace that I cannot explain. I could understand clearly how the world is just a puzzle and the real world is of spirit. Whew, that is powerful. And that's just one of the experiences that my Soul Sphere tribe members are having from our activations and channelings and get-togethers. Okay, one more thing I want to mention before we wrap up. Some of you might be experiencing what I call the dark night before the dawn energy, where everything feels heavy or confusing or like it's falling apart, or you're feeling stuck or lost or confused. January hasn't hit you yet. And if that's you, remember, you are not stuck. You are not doing anything wrong. You are not going backwards. This is simply part of your process. That's why I did an episode on feeling stuck last week. So go listen to that. Maybe listen to it again. Because if you're here, if you're listening to this podcast episode, you are accepting the frequencies. You are ascending. It's just that sometimes we have to completely dismantle the old structures before the new can be built. Sometimes we have to release everything we thought we knew so we can receive what's actually waiting for us. Sometimes we have to feel the discomfort of not knowing before we can step into a deeper level of trust. You are exactly where you need to be. Divine timing, divine action, faith and trust. Accept, allow, and flow. as we move through January, as we experience the portals and the downloads and swift changes, sudden shifts, I want you to remember this. Your soul specifically chose to incarnate during this time of massive transformation, to participate in this year of ascension. You are equipped for this. You're ready for this, even when it feels overwhelming, even when you doubt yourself, even when you can't see the bigger picture, even when you can't see the way forward yet. Trust the process. Trust yourself. Trust that you've been guided and supported every step of the way, because you absolutely are. January 2026 is an invitation to step into a version of you, a new identity you have only dreamt about. So say yes, stay open, stay in your heart, and watch the magic unfold. Let me know in the comments what you've been experiencing lately and what steps are you taking to step into your future self, into your new identity. And book a soul coaching session as a New Year's gift to yourself. Get the loving support and the answer from your soul and your spirit team that up-level your ascension journey. Because 2026 is one quantum leap after another, so get on that luge sled. Thank you for being on this ascension path with me. Thank you for being a light in this world. And I'll be back soon, beautiful souls.